Hello, Clipper faithful. Thank you so much for being here on July 10th, Monday, the first day of our third week of Adventure When Month. Today is trivia session. We'll have 5 sessions this week, and we're going to go through and talk about what you need to know for trivia this week. We're also going to talk about what we've been doing the last few weeks and what you can expect in the future. So as I said, we are in week 3 of Adventure When Month. Of course, this is our hype that leads up to the big adventure, which will be launching in mid-August. The signups for Adventure will start as soon as Adventure When Month is finished. So we're thinking about the first week of August. And some of the exciting events that we've had so far is the first week we had a bunch of AMAs. Those are all present on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/@shipyardsoftware. As well as our second week, we had a design contest. We had probably 40 submissions or so. We put the winners up on Twitter and voted them out. And then this week, as I just got back from vacation, we're going to put them on the merch shop so that people can buy that great artwork and have it on stickers, sweaters, hoodies, hats, all those kinds of things. So now we are in week 3 of Adventure When Month, and our plan is to do a trivia session every day this week, just a short little burst of adventure every day, Monday through Friday, just for 15 minutes. Today is our first one. Tomorrow we want to do these at later times of the day. So today's at 10 a.m. Eastern time. Tomorrow is going to be about 2:30 p.m. Eastern time. So about, 4 hours later. And the reason we're doing that then is Mark Lurie is going to be a guest on Twitter's Arbitrum Spaces. So that should have a huge audience, and we're going to bring all those people into trivia in our Clipper Discord. So they'll go from Arbitrum Twitter, come into Clipper Discord and do trivia. Wednesday, based on a vote, we're going to be doing it at noon Eastern time. So about 2 hours from now, but on Wednesday. And Thursday and Friday, we're going to go based on votes, and we're going to decide when we're going to do them then. So today we are doing trivia. The way that this will work is, if you can see, there is a chat that is specifically for the main stage chat. So I'm going to I'm going to @ bananas up here. This is where I expect you to put in your answers. And we have 3 separate categories. We have questions about pirates, 1. We have questions about Clipper Decentralized Exchange, 2. And third, we have questions about DeFi in general. So it's a time for you to flex your knowledge. And the way it's going to work, we're just going to ask a few questions from each of these categories. I will tell you when I'm ready for you to answer. So I'm going to ask the question, and then I say I'm accepting answers right now. And I may do little tricks of the trade to make sure that you guys are listening. So I'll be like, for this one, you have to @Floss2X Daily for it to count. For this one, I want you to say 1, 2, 3 at the beginning, just so I know that people aren't just getting the answers at a time, putting them in as soon as I hit enter. I want you to actually listen, and so everyone has a fair shake at when they answer the question. If you get the answer right, I will take your Discord name down. I will reward you with 5 MATIC. I'll give you a cool roll, and hopefully this kind of stuff can help you when the actual adventure starts. So we got 18 people in the audience, and we'll ask a bunch of questions. Let's see if we can get into it. Any questions before we get started, feel free to ask me in the main stage chat. Always, you can @Floss2X Daily, and we shall begin. So let's start with our first question. And our first question is going to be about pirates. So I'm going to ask the question. After I ask the question, I'll say I'm accepting answers now, and I want to see them in the main stage chat. So give me one moment to find my first question. All right. Remember, don't put the question in until I tell you how I want the format of it, okay? So you're going to put this in the main stage chat, and a correct answer will need to @Floss2X Daily. I'm going to take the first one after I say I'm collecting answers right now. So our first question about pirates. What is the traditional English name for the typical flags on pirate ships with the skull and crossbones on a black background. We're looking for the name of skull and crossbones on a black background. I'm accepting answers now. In main stage chat, make sure to @Floss2xDaily and give me your answer. So, what is the traditional English name for typical flags on pirate ships with the skull and crossbones on a black background? Skull and crossbones on a black background. Our first answer comes from Doozy, and I do remember Doozy. I'm going to just check his rolls to make sure. I'll put it up on the stage so everyone else can see too. If that is right, I am seeing a lot of rolls from my guy. There it is. That's what I'm looking for. Codebreaker. Doozy, if I remember correctly, was one of the very first people to solve the riddle in Adventure 2, where it was like they had to look through a bunch of different images and add up all the number of ships, and it spelled out a special code, and Doozy was the first person to get it. Congratulations, Doozy. You got it right. 5 MATIC to Doozy. Give me a moment to write down your name so that, because we're going to go to the next person. And we'll answer our next question. So, Doozy is our first winner for the Jolly Roger. Congratulations, Doozy. Okay, our next question. We're going to hop over into DeFi stuff. We're going to start this one. We're going to start it out pretty easy. So, Doozy, I'm going to sit you out for one, so you can't answer this one. If you get a right answer, you just got to sit out for one. And then maybe if people are only answering and they're always getting it right, we'll sit you out for more than that. So our second question, it comes from DeFi. We're starting with an easy one. And remember, I want you to not put in the answer until I tell you I'm collecting answers now. And the proper format is to @Floss2xDaily, and we'll take the first person. So the question is, what does DeFi stand for? And you can answer now. Make sure to @Floss2xDaily in the main stage chat. This is a pretty easy one. See a lot of people typing. Oh, I saw a right answer, but they didn't @Floss2xDaily. You have to have the correct format. There we go. Nomon. Floss2xDaily says it is Decentralized Finance. That is correct. Let me put you in the books. Congratulations, guys. Remember to follow the instructions. I want to make sure that you @Floss2xDaily put it in the right place. And the reason I'm making you do special formats is so that we can make sure that no one has the answers at a time and just loads them in, ready to press enter. Okay, so let's move to our next question. This is going to be about Clipper, the place where we live and have fun. Clipper, decentralized exchange. And let's start with, how about this? And remember, wait for me to say you can submit your answers now. But about Clipper, we're asking, what is the primary goal of Clipper Decentralized Exchange? It's a little nebulous, accepting answers now. But what is the primary goal of Clipper Decentralized Exchange? @Floss2xDaily in the main stage chat. That's what I'm looking for. I need a complete sentence here. What is the primary goal of Clipper Decentralized Exchange? Small trader is not, that's a kind of our North Star, but what's the goal of decentralized? What's the goal of Clipper Decentralized Exchange? Okay, I see a right answer, but I need the proper format. I see someone say low fee for small trades, but can we get the correct format? @Floss2xDaily in main stage. What is the primary goal of Clipper Decentralized Exchange? Got a lot of answers. We got Captain Tokyo, Danny Witz. Danny Witz says low fees for small trade. That is our correct answer. We want to offer the lowest price trades for small swaps. Congratulations, Danny Witz. I'm going to write your name in the, I guess it's called the good book. And we're going to move on to our next question. Lowest fees for small trades. Congratulations. And you know what? It's actually more like we're looking to help out our everyday traders. So all trades under $50,000, if you want to call that small trades, that's fine. But we're looking for our everyday trader. Okay. Congratulations to Doozy, Noman, and Danny Witz. You guys are now allowed, well, Danny Witz, you're going to sit out one, but Doozy, Noman, you guys are allowed to answer questions again. So let's go back to pirates. We've given out 5 MATICs for 3 questions. Let's see how much further we can go in the next 10 minutes. And give me a moment to find our pirate question. And actually, before you do that, I see I'm getting a bunch of ats. So I'm just going to click through to make sure I'm not missing anything. And then we are going to go back to our trivia questions. Okay. Captain Oldboy, I see that you're first, but remember, we talked about you need to have the proper format. So you did put in the right answer, but you have to, if I tell you the question needs to be with an @Floss2xDaily, or if it needs to have a certain number ahead of time, like you need to have the proper format to put it in. So know that for this next question. All right, coming up, this is another question about pirates. And let's see what we can do. Here we go. In which... Oh, this actually, we could make this a 2-part question. Well, we'll just start with this. There is a famous English pirate named Edward Teach. There's a famous English pirate named Edward Teach. What is he more commonly known as? I want it in main stage, and I need you to @Floss2xDaily before you put it in. Answers accepted starting now. The English pirate Edward Teach. Doozy. Oh my goodness. So fast. That's Bananas right behind him. We're going to get Bananas in for the next one. But it was Doozy. Got to be fair. It's so fast. Doozy puts in Blackbeard. I'm marking you in the good books. And Doozy, I'm going to have you sit out for a few questions now because it seems like, much like how fast you were with the Codebreaker Adventure 2, you're also going to be putting in lots of answers here. So we're putting Doozy as X2. And we're going to have Doozy set out for a little bit so that other people like Bananas and MEN and Nomon can win as well. Congratulations. Let's stick with the Blackbeard question, though. So we are going to stick with another pirate-themed question. So now we know that Edward Teach was often known as Blackbeard. In what area, in what sea or ocean did the English pirate Edward Teach, often known as Blackbeard, where did he mainly operate? Again, @Floss2xDaily, put it in the main stage. If you guys don't get it pretty soon, I'll give you a few hints, but we're looking for what sea or what ocean did Blackbeard mainly operate? Answers accepted now. Doozy, you don't count, but everyone else, you can throw it in. We're talking about, is this the Atlantic Ocean? Is this the Pacific? Is it the Caribbean? Is it the Mediterranean? Is it the Indian Ocean? Where is Edward Teach? Where is Blackbeard mainly operating? I see that Doozy did answer. I'm not going to say if it's the correct answer or not, but Doozy, because you get all the right answers, you don't get to get this answer. So people can cheat off Doozy if they want to. So we're looking for an @Floss2xDaily in the main stage chat. And we're looking for, was it the Caribbean Sea? Was it the Indian Ocean? Was it the Mediterranean Sea? There may be a right answer out there. It may be from a disqualified person. So let's look. I see Doozy. Oh, never mind. It wasn't Doozy. It was Danny Witz. My fault, everyone. Danny Witz got it right. The answer is that Blackbeard, also known as Edward Teach, mainly operated in the Caribbean Sea. So now we have Danny Witz has gotten 2, Doozy has gotten 2, Nomon's gotten 1. So Danny Witz and Doozy, until further notice, you guys got to sit out. You guys are too smart for your own good, but congratulations, guys. Let me just make sure Doozy got Blackbeard and Danny Witz got Caribbean Sea. Congratulations, everyone. And let's move to our next question. We're going to go back to a question about DeFi. Let's make this a little bit harder. Okay. This one is going to be hard for 24 people in the audience. You guys ready for this? All right. We're going to make this a little bit different. You still have to @Floss2xDaily. The answer needs to be, well, let's ask the question. What is the name of the Ethereum proposal that aims to reduce the network's high gas fees, which is a common issue in DeFi transactions? So we're looking for the name of an Ethereum proposal. So those look like EIP dash. and then a certain number. So at Floss2X Daily in the main stage chat, what is that EIP? And answers accepted now, except from Danny Witz and Doozy. So how quick are you Google fingers? Can you find out what is the Ethereum proposal that aims to reduce networks' high gas fees, a common issue in DeFi transactions? I hope you get the right answer, and I hope that you may remember to at Floss2X Daily. Bananas! I'm so happy to see. The answer here is EIP 1559. Let's look this thing up. Let's just take a look at 1559 and see what it says. How will it change Ethereum? It changes Ethereum's fee market mechanism. By the way, I am sharing this on YouTube. I'm recording it. So while you guys can't see my screen, we're going to also learn about stuff too. Noman says this was the merge. It's not every day that mainstream financial media outlets mention specific EIPs, but EIP 1559 it's the meme that makes Ethereum ultrasound money, and it changes Ethereum's fee market mechanism. It gets rid of the first price auction as the main gas fee calculation. So I'm going to pop this in chat if you guys want to learn a little bit more about EIP 1559. I'll pop it here. Go ahead and learn about that thing. And let me make sure to put bananas in the good book, because we got ourselves a winner. Banana, EIP 1559. And remember, after we are done with our trivia session, we're just going to do about 5 more minutes. And then, so maybe let's do 3 more questions. And I will contact you guys afterwards, give me your wallets, and we'll make sure to get you great rolls. And we'll do the same thing tomorrow. It's pretty fun. We're going to win 5 MATIC. We're learning a lot. Let's move on. Okay, so now we're going to ask a question about Clipper. And you know what? Let's dive into Clipper lore. So the people that are barred from answering questions right now are Doozy, Danny Witz, and we're going to have Banana off for one because he just answered the last one. So we're accepting answers from everyone that's not named Doozy, Danny Witz, or Banana, and I'll let you guys in after this next question. But we got to give everyone a shot. This is a democratic piracy option. All right, our next question, we're going into Clipper lore. Give me a moment to find the question. Okay, here we go. This is from Adventure 3 lore, and you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put in the backstories. I'm going to put this in chat so that people, if they don't know the answer right away. So I'm telling you right now, go ahead and open up that. Go ahead and open that up, because that's going to be where your answer is from. And our question is, what is the item of power that is associated with the ship Fleet Elite? We're looking for the item of power that's associated with the Fleet Elite. Make sure to at Floss2X Daily. Answers accepted now. Go ahead, main stage chat. If you remember the items of power from Adventure 2, the Spirits of Clippertopia, you guys had to enter the Cave of Wonders. There were a bunch of different items listed as emojis. You needed to prove that you knew which was the correct item of power by sending a text test transaction. And when enough people did it, we took that item of power, placed it back in the stone ship, and the stone ship came to life, allowing everyone to cross the narrow seas to go release the spirit captains from the tower that they were imprisoned in. But you all need to know what the item of power is. The item of power, the object of value, the item of value of the Fleet Elite. I'm going to give you guys a hint. Well, the answer is in that link that I just provided for everyone. Oh, there we go. Noman pops it out. It is the sextant. I want to give more stories about Fleet Elite, but I might ask for questions. But you know what? We'll just stay away from the lore for the rest of the day today, and then you guys will have a hint for tomorrow. So the reason the sextant, and let me put that high up on screen here. Congratulations, Noman. There's the sextant right there. It looks really good. In fact, I'll even link our the item of power from the open ocean. Let's go to spirits. Thank you, everyone, for your patience. This makes a lot more sense if you're watching it in YouTube. But I'm pulling out the sextant, which is right here. Oh, that's actually the captains. This is a pretty cool The captains from Fleet Elite got this awesome NFT right here. But a sextant kind of tells you your latitude and longitude. It's what pilots used back in the day on their ships so that they didn't get lost at sea. And the reason it was the item of power for the Fleet Elite is that Dao Shi Tong, who was the captain of the Fleet Elite, was a renowned sailor. He circumvented the globe. He was just known as really a genius. And all of his soldiers were thought to be wonderful kind of knowledge gainers. And so they were proud of their knowledge, they were proud of their learning, and they were proud of their navigational abilities. So they made their item of power the sextant. Okay, 2 more questions. Oh, and I need to write down Gnomon in the good book. We're going to put him at 2, and that is for sextant. So our winners so far have been Doozy, Gnomon, Danny Witz, and Banana. Let's get 2 more winners. So, for this next question, everyone is allowed. And for the last question, we're only going to have new winners there so that we can have some new winners. Okay, so let's stick with Clipper because that's fun. And our question now, remember to @Floss2xDaily in the main stage. And I want you to explain to me, starting now, make sure to @Floss2xDaily, what is the name of the Clipper Dex feature that offers low fee trades between any token pairs? What's the name of the Clipper Dex feature that offers low fee trades between any token pairs? Any answer accepted from anyone starting now. @Floss2xDaily in the main stage. What is the name of the Clipper Dex feature that offers low fee trades between any token pairs? That's close. It's a type of Clipper pool, but that's not the correct answer. Give me the full name. It's not fair, guys, but I want the full name of the product. There we go, James. We got Clipper pool. Then Doozy gave us codes. We didn't give us Clipper codes. Then MEN gave us Clipper codes. We didn't @ me, so it wasn't the proper format. And finally, my guy James gets Clipper codes. Congratulations. I'm going to mark you down. James, Clipper codes. Congratulations. So I'm going to pop in the introduction to Clipper codes if you want to learn more about it. But this is, and we're going to have more questions about this tomorrow. Don't you worry. So go ahead and read up on Clipper codes because we're going to be going into the mechanisms of Clipper codes. What are the advantages, et cetera, et cetera. So I'm giving you guys a little hint. You guys can bone up your research ahead of time and find out more about Clipper codes. But Clipper codes is the ability. So, we have our Clipper core pools, which have the core assets, blue chips, and stables. But if you want to trade your long tail assets, be it Collab or Dogecoin 56 or Elon coin, you can go into codes, make your own liquid pool, and have a token pair there and get any trade that you want for low fees, which allows Clipper, if there's sufficient liquidity, to be the one-stop shop for all of your DeFi needs. Okay, we're going to do one last question. We've done 2 pirate questions. We've done 2 DeFi questions. We've done 2 Clipper questions. Let's go back to a pirate question. All right, this is the last question of the day. I am going to say, if you have gotten a correct answer, you are barred. Well, I'll think about it. I'm going to bar you guys from answering for the first 30 seconds or so. So I'll say only new people. And then after 30 seconds, I'll say anyone can answer. And we're going to go from there. So this last question, this is our last question of the day. Make sure to tell everyone to come tomorrow after our Twitter spaces. Let's get a bigger audience. We're giving away money for free just by learning about Clipper. So how fun is that? And our last pirate question of the day is, all right, guys, we're going to make it pretty easy because we're going to let in the new people. So if you are someone who's already won a prize, you're not allowed to answer for 30 seconds or until I say so. So what is a pirate doubloon? Starting now @Floss2xDaily in the main stage. What is a pirate doubloon? And there's the spelling if you don't know what a doubloon is. And we'll, I'll even put it up just for the people on YouTube. But if I were sharing my screen, you would have the answer right now. What is a doubloon? And I'll give 10 more seconds, and then I'm going to let people who haven't answered or who have already answered get in there. So 10, 9, 8. Go ahead and Google what a doubloon is, and you can tell me. Okay, remember to @Floss2X Daily. There we go. Your name is hidden. We do have an answer. What we're looking for is a gold coin. So MEN, proper form of currency, what we're looking for is a gold coin. So MEN, I love the enthusiasm, but we are going to award the winner. I have to turn off streamer mode to find your name, but your profile is a Doge wearing a red beer cap. So congratulations to you. I will find out your name after I turn off because it is protecting your name right now. And that's great. Congratulations, everyone. We did 8 questions. We're going to do this a little bit quicker tomorrow. Make sure that you're around for our Twitter spaces. We wanted to do 15 minutes. We ended up doing 30 minutes. Took us 30 minutes to do 8 questions. Let's speed this thing up tomorrow. Let's get a lot more answers. Let's get a lot more trivia. Let's give away a bunch more MATIC. Tell your friends. We had 30 people on stage today. We want more tomorrow. And thanks so much for coming. And if you have questions, you can @me in the main stage or in AMA or really wherever, or talk to our community leaders. Congratulations to everyone. Thanks so much. Tomorrow we have our Twitter spaces with Arbitrum, and we'll be going straight into this afterwards. Let me put that link in main deck. And otherwise, I will see you tomorrow. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to Clipper citizens showing up for day 2 of Adventure When Week, Trivia Week. We're doing trivia all 5 days this week. Just a few questions, short sessions, no more than 10 questions. If you get an answer right, you will win 5 MATIC. So if you're in the audience now, you're going to get a chance to win MATIC. We're asking questions about pirates. We are asking questions about Clipper. We are asking questions about decentralized finance. I have a suggestion in chat. Please type the questions. That's such a good suggestion, MEN. Yes, I will type the questions in. I'll say them out loud. And then I love it because then I can say that questions are able to be submitted as soon as the question has been put in chat. So great suggestion from MEN. If you're watching this on the YouTubes, you can see on the screen, and I will put it in chat for everyone else to see as well. This is the schedule of Adventure When Month. We're in week 3. Last week was a design competition. Let me go ahead and bump up here. Last week was a design competition. The week before that was AMA week. This is Trivia Week. Next week we'll have riddles. We're going to put out a riddle every single day. If you get it right, you will get a cool Discord role. But now we're doing trivia. After all the Adventure Week When is over, then there will be signups, and Adventure is going to start the middle of August. We hope to have many thousands of you join. It is the big one. So we're back. We're doing trivia. Let's just get into it. We got enough people in the audience to start. Our first question will deal with pirates. Give me a moment to pull up my questions. And I'm going to put it in chat. And when you see the text, I want you to @Floss2X Daily, and I want you to write the answer. It only counts if you put in the proper format, which means you need to @me. So our first question, dealing with pirates. When a pirate says, "Sail ho," what does it mean? Questions in chat. Make sure to @me in the main stage chat, and we will get ourselves a winner. Every answer is 5 MATIC. If you get an answer right, Denise, perfect. Another ship is in view. I saw that someone put it before Denise, but they unfortunately did not @me, so I can't give you the right answer. Make sure to do the proper format. We'll make sure you get the next one. That is true. A new ship is in view. It doesn't mean land. It doesn't mean a monster. It means you see a sail of another ship. Congratulations, Denise. And T, I wish I could see your name, but stream review's on, so it blocks it for your protection. We'll get you on the next one. Okay, Denise, you are barred from this next question because some people answer everything right, and I want to give other people a shot. So Denise, don't answer for question 2, but everyone else is open. Question 2, this has to do with decentralized finance, and our question is, give me a short definition, 1 sentence or less, of what is a smart contract. Make sure to @ me in the main stage so that I know that I can see it, and let's get you a answer. Address, not what we're looking for. Smart contract is a self-executing program that automates the actions required in an agreement or contract. That is totally right. Can you type your name into chat? I don't know why it's not showing up, but I will. Tolga, got it. Tolga is the winner for question number 2. Let's move on to question number 3. This is also going to be a DeFi question. So what is the term? And actually, make sure, I'll say again, make sure that you @ me in the main stage chat. We want to have the proper format. Great. I see that Mark has, let me come back to, before I get into my question, let me just take a step back. We just came from a Twitter Spaces with the official Arbitrum, and Mark Lurie, who is the CEO of Shipyard Software and part of the helper development team for Clipper, just was the guest there, and he talked about why ClipperDex is the best way possible. And he announced that if you follow @Mark Lurie, so let me put that in, twitter.com/Mark Lurie. If you haven't followed that account and you follow it over the next 24 hours, I think he said he's going to give $100 to a random person who follows it. So if you haven't followed it yet, get there, make sure you follow it. Let's get you a bunch of new followers, and maybe you'll win $100 in addition to all the MATIC that we're passing out right now. Okay, so we are on question 3. We're 7 minutes in, so we've about halfway through. We're going to do 15 minutes. We'll see how many questions we can get through. Our question here is, this is a DeFi question. What is the term for a DeFi strategy that involves seeking out the best returns across various platforms? What is the term for a DeFi strategy that involves seeking out the best returns across various platforms? I see that Mark joined. Mark, I just let everyone know that they can, if they haven't followed you yet, new followers. Oh, these are good guesses. It's not arbitrage. It's not decentralized. We're looking for, you're going across many platforms and you're trying to get the best returns. Think about, like you're planting stuff in the ground. That's a little hint for you all. Not Dex, not Dex. It is a hard one because I guess a lot of things could satisfy it. But there we go. I see the right answer. Oh, yeah, actually, Nano got me. So I would have accepted farming. I would have looked for yield aggregation, but it looks like Nano got it first. Congrats. I'm giving it to Nano. I will make sure to @ you afterwards. So this is great because last time it was one person. It was like 3 people answered all the questions, but we've gotten a different person to answer every single time. Our first winner was Denise, then we had Tolga, then Nano. So now we're going to move on to a Clipper-focused trivia question. This is question number 4, and we have 7 minutes left to get, so let's make sure that we ask a bunch more questions. So I'm going to put a link in chat for you to peruse. The answer will be in here. If you remember, so our adventure is coming out in just a few short weeks. It's the 4th adventure. It is the big one. But we have a bunch of world building, a bunch of lore building. And if you remember from Adventure 2, that was the origin of the Clippers' spirit captains, as well as their ships and their items of power. So I'm putting a link to the character backstories. You can find the answers to some of our lore questions in here. Make sure to look through that. It's going to help you decide what ship you want to choose when you do, in fact, sign up for the adventure. But our next question is, and I'm going to put it in chat. Make sure that you at Floss2xDaily in the main stage chat. What is the name of the ship in Clippers lore that is led by the war hero Jason, son of Aeson? And we are looking for at Floss2xDaily in the main stage. That's great, Saeed. And you're even not an Amaranth Argo person. You're a Bloodsail bandit. But I'd love to see that someone who is... I'm going to check your rolls right here. I know he is so fast. But I'm seeing his rolls. He was part of Adventure 3. And he was part of Adventure 2. So this is an... Saeed is a OG of the adventure. So I am not surprised that he knew the answer. Great. So I'm going to pop you writing you down in the good book. And... let's see how much time we have to keep answering. We got a lot of questions. We got a lot of people. Let's move on to our next question. So we've done pirates. We've done 2 questions from DeFi. We've done 1 Clipper. We're going to go back to pirates. And this is in the 1883 novel, Treasure Island by Robert Louis Stevenson. The fictional pirate is missing which part of his body? There's the question in chat at Floss2xDaily in the main stage, and you can get yourself a 5 MATIC reward. This is a fun one. Who are my fiction heads? I'm reading this. I love it. I actually don't. So it is his leg. I don't know if it's his right leg. The Admiral Benbow. Let's find out. Which leg did pirate lose in Treasure Island? I'm going to give it to you, Nano. Oh, actually, it's not his right. It's not his right leg. So if someone wants to hop in, I'm only doing this because Nano's actually already won one. If you just put leg, I would have given it to you. But which leg did Long John Silver lose? Garsonen. Love it. Love to give it to a new person. You know what, Nano? I'll bump you up to 6 MATIC for your thing. But we're going to give Garsonen the win because we like to spread the wealth around. This is, even though we're a piracy, we are a democracy. So Garsonen gets it. And Nano, to be fair, you are too specific for your own good. Congrats, Garsonen. You are a leech and a pirate off of Nano. But everyone wins here. Okay. We have 3 minutes. Let's try and do 2 more questions in these 3 minutes. We're going to go back to a DeFi question. What is a term for a sudden sharp drop in a DeFi platform's liquidity, often with implication of wrongdoing? And while you mull over that, I'm going to hop and see if people have questions for me in the background. What is the term for a sudden sharp drop in a DeFi platform's liquidity, often with implication of wrongdoing? Think about it. You're losing a lot of money. You're sitting there thinking you got Nano. All right, Nano's killing it. Good. You came back with a bang. Nano is the winner. Rug pull is correct. I maybe would have accepted pump and dump, but rug pull is the correct answer. All right. Nano's got 2 answers right. So Nano, we're going to bar you from the next and last question because we want a new winner for this one. So this is our last question of the day. It's going to be a Clipper focused day. And before I get to the question, I just want to remind everyone, you're part of Adventure When Week. We're doing trivia every single day this week. Tomorrow will be at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. Make sure to tell all your friends. It's pretty fun, pretty simple to win MATIC. There's also going to be a talk by Mark ahead of time. I'm actually not sure if that's open to the public, but we're going to be starting it after that. So I'll keep you guys updated. Bring your friends, win 5 MATIC. Make sure to sign up for the adventure. Tell all your friends to join the Discord. We got fun activities this whole month, and then we have an adventure coming. So everything is really fun. Make sure to join Mark Lurie's Twitter. That's right here, twitter.com/Mark Lurie. He's looking over his new followers over the next 24 hours, and one lucky new follower from there is going to win themselves, I think he said $100. I can't promise that's what the reward is, but that's what I heard. So, let's keep our fingers crossed. It'll probably be me giving the money out. So Can't wait to find out who that winner is. All right, for our last question of the day, thank you so much to the 28 people that showed up. We've got 24 in now. Our last question is a Clipper specific question, and everyone is allowed to answer. Nano, I'm going to make you wait 30 seconds before you can answer. You might still be able to win, but I want you to give me a definition. And you know what? I'm going to provide this for you. I'll give a hint. Let me just pull that up. Our question is going to be, what are Clipper Cove assets? And if you don't know, you can find the answer right here. And Nano, I'll let you know when it's time for you to hop in because you're just too smart for your own good. Remember to @Floss2X Daily in the main stage. Separate user generating liquidity pools. That's I'm going to say that definitely is good. You know what? Separate, because anyone can make it. It's a token pair. So I'm going to give it to Senses. But if someone wants to give me, we're going to give multiple winners to here. Senses, you're a winner. If someone else can give me a correct answer that encapsulates some more of the definition as well. Site says it's a new ClipperDex feature that offers low fee trades, any token pairs on Polygon Arbitrum and Optimism. That's what we're looking for. Saeed and Senses, congratulations, everyone. So happy that we got to learn about pirates, we got to learn about DeFi, and we got to learn about Clipper. We got through 8 questions. We gave out about 50 MATIC. If you follow Mark Lurie on Twitter, you're going to get yourself $100 if you're a lucky winner. And make sure to show up tomorrow at 1 p.m. where we're going to do this again. I'm going to stop the recording, say bye, and we're going to end this stage. Thanks so much, everyone, for joining. See you tomorrow. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all of the Clipper faithful showing up on a Wednesday, July 12th, for our 3rd day of trivia during our 3rd week of Adventure When month. This is the month that we get you guys all excited for our adventure, which will be launching in the middle of August. Signups will start August 1st. So we have this week, we have a week of riddles coming up. We did a week of AMAs, our first week. Our second week, we did a wonderful design competition, and every single week we've been giving out prizes. Today, we're going to do a bunch of trivia. We do this, it's short sessions, about 15 minutes. We usually get through about 10 questions. If you thought it was fun today, make sure to show up tomorrow and Friday. Get yourself win some MATIC. It's so exciting to see so many people in here. So I just want to, before we get into the questions, just take some time to make sure that you guys have all of the appropriate links and information to know where you can find out what's happening with Clipper. So the first and best place to go, and I'm putting all of the information in the main stage chat, is ClipperDex. But you know what? I'm also going to do a main deck. We're going to see if we can spam the main deck a little bit today. Make sure you follow ClipperDex. Make sure that you follow Mark Lurie's Twitter. He is a thought leader in the space and also one of the admins for Clipper. He's an employee of Shipyard Software, which built and helps to maintain ClipperDex. So go ahead and follow him as well. And really, if you're already in the Discord, you know what's up. So stick around, have fun, and let's do a little bit of trivia. I'm getting some ats, so I'm going to check those out real quick. And perfect. Let's get right into it. So here is how trivia works. Normally, I have everyone put their answers in the main stage chat and @Floss2X Daily. But what we're going to do today is we're going to, at least for the first question, we're going to do it in the main deck. What I'm going to do is I'm going to ask the question, and questions can be one of 3 topics. It's going to be about 1, pirates, 2, Clipper Exchange, or 3, decentralized finance, kind of writ large. And if you answer those questions, you get 5 MATIC. I will say the question out loud. I'm going to paste the question in chat in the main stage. And as soon as the question is pasted, then I will start accepting answers. And some people get upset because they answer the question correctly, but then they don't give the proper format. So I need you to actually, so I know that you're hearing me, I'm going to give you like, okay, you need to put the letters 456. Those aren't letters. Put the numbers 456 for your answer. So I know that you don't just have the answers kind of pre-ready to go. All right. That's a lot of prefatory information. Why don't we get into the questions? So day 3, we're going to start off with a question about pirates. And remember, I'm putting this in the main deck. So you can go to the main deck channel. I'll put the link to main deck in this chat. So we're going. Our first question is going to be here. We're going to see how spammy it is. If it's too spammy, maybe we'll leave. But here we go. Question number 1. And remember, when you put in the answer, make sure to @Floss2xDaily. What is the name of the fictional pirate in the novel Peter Pan by J.M. Barrie? Looking for answers. The name of the fictional pirate in the novel Peter Pan by J.M. Barrie. K Ambit Finance, congratulations. I don't know if K is actually your full name because I have streamer mode enabled and it hides people's names. But congratulations. I'm going to put you in as the winner. Captain Hook is the correct answer. You know, Peter Pan, Wendy, the Lost Boys. My children love to listen to that story on and we also let them watch the Disney movie, but mostly we read it. But pretty fun. Congratulations. Kay, you are the winner. And after we're done with trivia today, I will message you guys all individually, or you can message me with your wallet, and I will send you your 5 MATIC reward. So we're going to hop now into question 2. It wasn't too spammy, so let's just keep it going in the main deck. We are now heading towards Clipper lore. And what I've done in the past is I've provided a link where you can read about the backstories. I'm going to do the same thing right now. I'm going to put it in the main deck chat. That link that I just posted is a link to all of the captains and ships backstories. So if you sign up for the adventure, and I do encourage you to do so, stick around the Discord until August 1, and we'll get the adventure started around middle of August. But you will be signing up to be a part of one of 6 distinct ships, all right? And each of those ships are led by a spirit captain. We've done a lot of world building over the past few adventures, and we're going to continue that here. So that's where you can read up about the ships and their leaders, and it might help you make a decision. And now we're going to ask a question about the lore. Who is the spirit captain of the ship Fleet Elite from Clipper's lore? And he is a flying owl. I'm looking for you to @Floss2xDaily in the main deck. Wow, I believe that's Tolga. Well, actually, I don't know. Whoever with the kind of astronaut with the red shirt on it, go ahead and message me your name because I can't see it because streamer mode is enabled. But that is right. Congratulations. Dao Shi Tong is our answer. That's the leader of the Fleet Elite. My personal favorite of the 6 ships because they are, what their kind of deal is that they love knowledge. They love knowledge and they're proud of their navigation skills. So I just have a special place in my heart for Fleet Elite because that's kind of the nerdy ship. So congrats to T. I'm going to pop you in chat. I don't actually... Oh, I see you're messaging me. Perfect. All right, I got you. So that means we can move to our next question. All right. Now we are going to... Sorry, I'm just writing these people down in the good book. Let's move back to our third question. So we've done a pirate question. We've done a Clipper lore question. Let's now do a Clipper decentralized exchange question. So this is where you can become more familiar with the product. A good place, by the way, to learn about the product is blog.clipper.exchange. So I'm going to pop that in chat right here. Make sure to head over there to read kind of any technical wonky articles, introductions to new products, teach you about the Clipper data page. And really, one of our pinned posts is the What is Clipper? So all of our new, I know we have a bunch of new people in the audience today. Make sure to check out this blog post. It gives you a real good introduction. And I'm pretty sure the answer to this next question is going to be in that blog post that I just gave you, which is what is Clipper? And our third question is going to be, what is the name of the token that liquidity providers receive in exchange for contributing to Clipper's main liquidity pool? At Floss2X Daily in main deck. I will. Coves isn't right. Clipper LP, MEN.Captain. Congrats, man. Always the bridesmaid, never the bride until today. Very fast. I also would have accepted Clipper Dripple, though we did, or Clipper Durple. We did change that to Clipper LP very recently. So what Clipper LP is kind of a fractional representation of your share in the core pools. Because let's take the ETH main pool, for example. We have stables and blue chips in those core pools that are rebalanced every single day to kind of harvest volatility. And it's the best place to park your capital. But in those core pools is, let's see if I get off the top of my head, ETH, Wrapped BTC, DAI USDC, and if someone can tell me all of the assets in the core pool right now, I'll throw you a bonus 5 MATIC. I don't want to look it up, and I'm blanking on it since I'm on stage. But the point is, the Clipper LP token is a fractional representation of it. So if I put $10 worth of ETH in there, it splits it automatically and balances it across all of the assets. So my Clipper LP token will be a fractional share of those. All right. V, ETH, USDC, UDT, WBTC, DAI, Link, and OP. Thanks a lot. I will send you 5 MATIC. I'm going to add you as message me your wallet, and I'm going to pop you in over here as a bonus winner. Congrats. All right, let's move to the next question. Did we find out the answer is? Oh, it was Captain MEN, of course. Great job. And we have our bonus of V. All right. We have gone from pirates to pirate lore on Clipper. Then we went to the Clipper product. Let's go out into just DeFi more generally. So lovely to have 260 people in the audience. It's pretty fun to do trivia. And let's stick in our... before I go to this next question, I'm going to go to the main stage and see if there's anybody that left questions in chat. They did not. By the way, if you ever have questions, feel free to go to the help channel. You can always @ me in main deck. You can always open a ticket. We respond very quickly. But we're here for trivia. So let's hop to our next question. This should be good for our new people who are DeFi degens, but not necessarily Clipper degens, because this is just about DeFi. So our question is, and I'm going to make it a little bit harder. I want you to put, let's see. I want you to put, you need to do two things. You need to @ Floss2X Daily, and you need to put the word pirate in the answer. And the question is, what does EVM stand for? @ Floss2X Daily, put pirate, and then put the answer. Several people are typing. Oh, V got it, but didn't @ Floss2X Daily. Oh, earned value management is not correct. There we go. Oh, and then A put in, but didn't put the secret code word of pirate. So funny. All right, our first person to actually follow the directions all the way full is K. Our first double winner of today. Great job. I'm going to put you in the good book. The answer is Ethereum virtual machine. And what that means is these L2s that are actually probably someone else can answer better than me. All I know is that if it's an EVM compatible chain, it's very easy for Clipper to launch on that chain. So Arbitrum, Optimism, Polygon. I won't say it's as simple as kind of a copy paste, but it was pretty simple for us to migrate from our L1 of Ethereum mainnet over to those chains. And we do hope to move to other EVM chains. So if anyone in the community is a leader of a EVM compatible chain and you want Clipper on there, you can reach out to us. We just have a few requirements. We want those blue chip assets to be accessible natively on the chain. So you want your native stables and your native Ethereum on your chain. And we're also looking for a little bit of initial liquidity so that we have a good pool, so we have the best prices and trades for our users. So you're welcome to reach out to us. We love to expand. Clipper is going to be huge, basically. It's going to be the place for blue chips, and that's because of our daily rebalancing portfolio. Okay, I'm putting KMBit Finance as the winner. And because you are our first double winner, and it's only fair if I put it out for everyone to hear, I'm not going to accept an answer from you for a few questions because we don't want triple winners. We want to democratize this process. All right. I have a few ats in my inbox. So I'm going to check those out. All right. Okay. We're going to hop into our next question. Let me get back to our main deck. All right, here's another easy one. Sorry, K-Ambit. How exciting. All right, this is an easy one. Maybe, I don't know. This is about pirates. Most pirates are known for carrying a cutlass. What is a cutlass? At Floss2X Daily in the main deck. What is a cutlass? Is it a gun? Is it a hammer? Is it a ship? Is it an eye patch? Is it a peg leg? There we go. AIS got it real quick. Congratulations. A cutlass is in fact a sword. In my opinion, it's one of those cool curved swords that has a hilt that covers your hand entirely, a curved hilt. And you know, pirates like to carry it in their teeth. Our winner here is AIS. Congratulations. My guy from yesterday, whose name, again, streamer mode hide your names for your safety, but it means that I can't see your name. But I know he was here yesterday, and he's answering, what's a cutlass? A cutlass is a cutlass. That's not going to do it for us, everyone. All right, we have, oh man, we're over time. So I'll tell you what, we will do one more question. We'll do two more questions. We'll see how it goes. We're going to go back to Clipper product. And the question here is, I know time goes so fast when you're having fun and winning money. Is the liquidity deposit in the Polygon Clipper Coves pool locked? Is there a lock on Polygon? And if so, how many days is it? I'm not going to accept that. Oh, we got 21 days, 20 days, 7 days. And my guy Nomon gets it. There is no lockup on Polygon Coves. And in fact, I want to say we removed the lock from everywhere. I'm pretty sure that's true. Someone can correct me if that's not the case. But in all the core pools, I feel like they're... So we used to have a lockup, but we wanted to make sure that there's as much flexibility as possible for our users. So I know 0x0110022.eth. We know that person is an OG because when we first opened up the community liquidity pool, there was a 21-day lock, but now there's not. We are working to make things as flexible as possible for our users. You guys are our North Star. Oil is just guessing. So Nomon is our winner. And because it's so much fun, we're going to ask one last question. This is the last one, guys. So let's make it fun. Let's make it so that you have to give a secret answer ahead of time. So make sure you follow directions. I want you to @Floss2X Daily in the main stage. Nomon was the winner, MEN. Nomon was the winner. I want you to @Floss2X Daily, and I want you to put Clipper rocks in your answer. That's pretty silly, but what can I say? I'm a shill at heart. Okay, Clipper rocks, what? And the question is, what does it mean to mint a token in DeFi? What does it mean to mint a token in DeFi? Clipper rocks @Floss2X Daily. That's right, Oil, you got it. It means to create a new token. It means to create a token. So Oil is our winner. And so our 15 minutes is up. If you had fun, show up tomorrow. We're going to do it at 10 p.m. Eastern because we want to help our people out on the Eastern Hemisphere. Go ahead, win 5 MATIC. Look, showed up for 20 minutes, answer some questions, win 5 MATIC. Couldn't be any easier. Our winners were K twice, V, MEN, AIS, Nomon, and Oil. So I'm going to message you guys as soon as I turn off streamer mode so that I can find your names. You guys can send me your wallets. I'm also going to pay out the finalists from our UGC design contest, which happened just last week. So look, we're giving out lots of prizes. We're having lots of fun. Stick around. Come tomorrow. Come Friday. Come next week for riddles, and then sign up for the adventure and more prizes to come. I'm going to end the call. It was really fun, everyone. If there's anything I missed, go ahead and message me, and I'll try and take care of it in main stage. So I'm going to end the event right now, and I'm going to hit stop record. What a pleasure. So fun, everyone. See you tomorrow at 10 p.m. Eastern. Come back, win MATIC, and bye-bye. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of the 82 people that are already in the audience. Today, July 13th, Thursday at 10 p.m. Eastern. It is late for your boy. For a lot of the people in the audience, it's probably actually Friday morning. So happy to have you here on Adventure When week number 3. This is Trivia Week. We are currently doing day 4 of trivia. We've done a day of trivia every single day this week, about 15 minutes, rapid fire. If you get the questions right, you win 5 MATIC. We're just going to do a quick little bit of announcements and then we will get into it. I'm going to be posting information both in the main stage chat, which is right here, but we're actually, oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do this. Let's pop this and put the image in. That is what I just posted in the main stage chat, and I'm also going to do it in main deck, is the image of the kind of calendar of activities that we've been doing this month. So for the first week of July, we had 3 really wonderful AMAs. The second week, we had a design competition where we gave out 25 MATIC to all of the 12 finalists that will put wonderful artwork out on Twitter. And this week, we are doing trivia. Next week, we're going to post a riddle every single day in Zeely. I think that was formerly called Crew 3. And if you get that riddle, you're going to get a special role in Discord. And if you get all 5 riddles correct, we'll get you an even better prize too. So stick around this week, stick around next week. And the reason that we're doing all this is because we are launching the adventure. In the signups will begin August 1st. We're going to start tentatively on, I believe it's Tuesday, August 15th. It is our 4th adventure, and this is the big one. This is the one you've all been waiting for, so we hope everyone signs up. We're trying to do a lot of buzz for this. We got a lot of fun things that we want to give away. We got a lot of things we want to teach you all about, and we just want everyone to be excited and have a good time in the Clipperverse. So without any further ado, tonight we're doing trivia. And if you have a fun time with this, we're going to do this again in just, 12 short hours. We're going to do it at 9:15 a.m., so about 11 hours from now. We'll be doing the same thing tomorrow morning. You can come and win some MATIC. Here's how the game works. I'm going to ask you questions from 3 different categories. That is, category 1 is pirates. Category 2 is Clipper. That could be technical stuff about the product, or it could be about Clipper lore from the adventures. And the third thing is about DeFi in general. I will post the question in main deck. That's the main chat channel. And what I want you to do when you answer, you have to follow the proper format. I will give you the format to the question. Usually it's just making sure that you @Floss2x Daily in the correct channel. And the first person who gets it right gets 5 MATIC, and we pay out tonight. Even though it's late for me, I will stay up to pay you. So that's a lot of talk. And we only do this for 15 minutes, and I just burned 3 of it. So let's get to the questions. Question 1, this is a pirate-themed question. I'm going to post the question in main deck, and I will start accepting answers as soon as that text is in there. So the first question, pirate themed. Yesterday we did a lot of stuff about books. Today we're going into movies. In the 1985 film, The Goonies, what is the name of One-Eyed Willie's pirate ship? Put it in here. Make sure that you @Floss2x Daily to get the right answer, to get it counted. Wow, Captain Rusty. I said before I started recording, my man lives in an awkward time zone, so he doesn't get to make a lot of these. We went into a late time zone today so we could make sure that our Eastern Hemisphere folk people could show up, and my guy did not waste any time. Let me put, I should say the answer. The answer is the Inferno. I got asked, did you know that or did you have to look? Because 1985, I was 1 year old in 1985, and I can't say Goonies is something that I knew. But look at that, fastest typer in the West. Putting Captain Rusty in the good book, and generally I like new people to win. So if you have answered a question correctly, I'm not going to accept an answer from you for the first 15 seconds or so. So from now on, I'm going to put the question in. I'm going to give people a chance to answer, and then I can say previous winners, you're good to go. And then sometimes I'll say everyone is good to go. So, because we can't have Captain Rusty winning all the MATIC. That feels bad. I mean, just because my man is the fastest typer in the West. Okay, let's hop to our next question. I just need to make sure to see if anyone did any chatting. All right, we're good. The answer is going to be posted in main deck. Our first question was about pirates. This next question is going to be about Clipper Exchange. And I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to hop to, for those of you watching on YouTube, I'm going to open up. I'm going to tell you right now that the answer is going to come from this blog post. So before I answer the question, go ahead and open that up. Start skimming through it, because our question is, and actually this one's fun, because I will allow 3 winners for this question. And our question here is, Clipper Coves offers users 3 key benefits. What are they? All you need to do is answer 1, make sure you @Floss2X Daily, and the first 3 to get all 3, or to get 1 of each, will be the winners. Oh, Saeed got it right, but he has not added Floss2X Daily. So someone can come in and swoop him real quick. Saeed. All right, that's cool. So our first answer, by the way, is unlimited token swaps across Polygon, Arbitrum, and Optimism. That is correct. We're talking about, so you know we have the Clipper core pools, which have wrapped ETH, wrapped Bitcoin, bunch of stables, the blue chips, if you will. But if you want to trade Dogecoin 65, that's your unlimited token swap option, and you head to Clipper Coves. A simple design promoting lower gas costs. That's right, they are low gas costs, and that you harvest yield from every trade. So really great work. Saeed, I was expecting to give 5 MATIC to 3 different people, but it looks like Saeed is going to get 15 MATIC. Well done. Feels good. All right, let's hop. What's our time looking like? Wow, we need to speed through these. I want to give away more money. We've done a pirate theme question. We have done a Clipper Dex question. Let's now do a DeFi in general question. All right, so let's make this a little bit harder format-wise. All right, remember you have to @Floss2X Daily, and I want you to give me. You're going to give me 2 answers here. So wait for me to type it in, all right? Who won a big case against the SEC today? Give me the company name and the company symbol. So I need 2 things. And Saeed, you can't answer because you already got one right. You and Rusty got to wait until I say you're back in. And for those of you who are watching, that could be the right answer. But you need Captain Rusty. You can't. Rusty and Saeed, the only people who are going to answer questions. So Saeed, you got to wait. Got to wait a little bit. Although I only see Rusty and Saeed typing. Look at that. Also, that's not the full, because I want the name of the company too, or the name of the like XRP is 1, but we're looking for the what else is it known as? There you go. You edited it. All right, someone else has 10 seconds to just literally copy what Saeed says. Otherwise, it's going to him. 10, 9, got 149 people in the audience. Some of y'all better have your keyboards active. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Does Saeed get it? Wow, my guy Saeed making money. All right, congrats. All right, well, if it's looking like only Rusty and Saeed are going to be the winners here, we may save some of these questions for tomorrow, but I don't mind giving these money out. I mean, they stayed up till whatever time o'clock it is for them. Let's move to the next question. So our next question is going to be pirate themed. And Rusty and Saeed need to wait. I'll let you know when it's time to go. The term Davy Jones locker is often used as a metaphor for what? Wait for Saeed, wait for Captain Rusty, at Floss2X Daily. Type your stuff into Google. I have a feeling that, I'll tell you what, maybe this isn't the right time to do our quizzes because we got a lot of sleepy folks here, people in the audience, but only a few people typing. All right, I'm going to give it, so I guess it's between Rusty and Saeed. So I will give you 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. I hope to see Rusty typing too. 4, 3. Make sure to at Floss2X Daily. 2, 1. Saeed and Rusty, you're good to go. Oh, that's not right. Oh, well, I need to something a little bit more specific than that. There, that's right. It refers to the ocean floor. Rusty is our winner, the bottom of the sea. Congrats. All right, so what's our tally so far? Rusty has 10 MATIC and Saeed has 20 MATIC. Boy, I wish all these sleepy folks, they're really missing out on an opportunity. All right, we got 4 minutes left. We have 2 very active questioners. I'm going to hop in the chat and take a look because I know a bunch of these names. Like these are not bots that are in here. So what is it? Do you guys just not know the answer? Did you fall asleep? It's funny because there are like 45 people in here while they're waiting. I guess they're trying to get their West. And I think some people fell asleep. But you know what? Who cares? If you guys want to give answers, I love it. Good for you. Congratulations for staying up late. And thanks for wanting to hear my voice. All right. We will do 2 more questions and we'll save the rest for tomorrow at 9:15 a.m. Eastern Time. That is 11 hours from now. We just did a pirate themed question. We did a Clipper Dex question. We've done 2 pirate questions. Let's do a Clipper lore question. All right. This is a 2-parter. Who is, and you know what, for those of you who are in the audience who actually want a step up, this is the backstories of all of our ships and our captains. So you might want to open that thing up. And our question here is, who is the spirit captain of the Bloodsail Bandit and what is their item of power? 15 seconds, Rusty and Saeed got to wait. But I need an @ Floss2X Daily with that answer. And we'll see who is the faster typer. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Come on, sleepy guys. 3, 2, 1. Hit enter. What we got? Ooh, you guys had to think about it. Look at that, Saeed. How many times have I told you you need to @ Floss2X Daily and follow the directions? It is, in fact, Qingxi, and it is the Bloody Jeweled Sword. So, Saeed, you got 1 out of the 3 things. You got the correct captain, but you didn't put the sword and you didn't @ Floss2X Daily. Look at that. And, Saeed, you are Bloodsail Bandit. How bad does that feel? Tisk, tisk, my friend. Tisk, tisk. All right, let's hop back into... So, if you remember, Qingxi is one of the most famous female pirates, or I guess I should say women pirates of all time. So, congrats. And she leads the Bloodsail Bandit. And what a bloody ship that is. Lovers of violence, lovers of fighting, and also the winners of both Adventure 2 and Adventure 3. So, some pretty cool dudes there. So that's Rusty. So what's our tally at? Saeed is 20 MATIC, Rusty's 15 MATIC. So this is kind of like the Rusty can tie it up, or Saeed can take the convincing victory, or maybe one of the sleepers can come in. So let's find out. We got 175 people in the audience. People are joining still. Let's see if we can get an answer. The answers are typed in the main stage. And our last question will be a DeFi question. What is the term for the risk that a DeFi protocol could be adversely affected by changes in government regulations? At Floss2X Daily, give them the answer in 10. Well, Saeed and Rusty got to wait. Give our sleepers. But 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're looking for what is the term for the risk that a DeFi protocol could be adversely affected by changes in government regulation. It is blank risk. Fill in the blank. Blank risk. Ooh, did I stump you guys? I'll give you a hint. Rules and it's also an R word. It rhymes with schmegulatory. Regulation risk? That's good. I'll give it to you. It's regulatory risk. But I know. Congrats, dude. You tied it up with Saeed. 2020. How fun is that? All right. Let me put that in. Guys, that was it was a pleasure to hang out with you two. And all of the 183 sleepy people in the audience who, again, I'm looking at these names. These are people I interact with in the Discord. So these are not bots. These are people that fell asleep or something. So pretty hilarious. What a pleasure. I'm glad you guys know so much about Clipper, DeFi, and regulatory risk. And it looks like I think you guys learned something today. So see you in 11 hours. What a pleasure. I'm going to hit stop recording, and then I will end the event. And this was fun. 10 p.m. Little sleepy on my part, too. I'm going to bed. Bye, everyone. What a pleasure. See ya. All right, let's get things rolling this morning. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all of the Clipper Nation joining on Friday, July 14th for the final day of trivia. We've done trivia every day this week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, giving out 5 MATIC for every correct answer. We'll just do a few quick announcements and we'll get into things. So you are part of Trivia Week. This is the 3rd week of a month long of activities hyping up the adventure. We're launching the adventure in the middle of August. Sign up start August 1st. Please make sure to sign up. I'm going to post this cool little image of what we've been doing in our chat. I'll put it in our main stage chat, but the trivia questions are going to be asked in the main deck, so we can spam that channel a little bit. As I said, adventure begins in the middle of August. This is, as we call it, the big one. So you want to be there for the adventure. Make sure to follow Clipper_decks for all of the announcements. And of course, a lot of our answers today are going to come from the blog. So I'm going to post that in main deck right here. A lot of our answers. And if you need to know where to go for a specific question, I'll make sure to post that link too. But let's get into it. So I have 10 questions. I'm ready to go through all of them. And I will give 5 MATIC for each correct answer. I want you to post your answer in main stage where I post the question. And you need to @Floss2X Daily or follow the correct format for the question. And we will make sure to get you your MATIC immediately afterwards. So the trivia questions will come from 3 separate categories. One will be pirates, general knowledge about pirates throughout history and stories and media and movies, etc. Our next category is going to be about Clipper. That's Clipper Exchange, the product, and also Clipper Lore, which is the story building from our 4 adventures. Well, 3 so far, but the 4th coming up, which will build on that. And then last is trivia questions about DeFi generally, so we can all learn together. Let's get started. We are going to begin with a question about pirates. So 2 days ago, we had a lot of questions about pirates from books. Yesterday, we had a bunch of questions about pirates from movies. Now we're going to have questions about pirates in pop culture and technology. So our first question, The answer to be posted in main deck. Make sure you at Floss2X Daily. Otherwise, I'm not going to count it. So it's the first person to give the correct answer. And at Floss2X Daily. What is the name of the peer-to-peer file sharing website founded by a Swedish organization in 2003? And we're looking for the answer in main deck. Look at that. So quick. My guy V. Oh, he forgot to put... Oh, V got it right, but he did at Floss2X Daily. Garson got it wrong, but he did at Floss2X Daily. So who's going to swoop in and get the correct answer? V, you got to at me. We have rules here for a reason. And there is Saeed hopping in. Saeed was so lucky yesterday, by the way. Oh, I should mention to all of our YouTube followers. Yesterday, we had 198 people in the audience, but not that much participation. We couldn't figure out why. And I realized that I had not started the event. So people were waiting in the audience, waiting to get started, or kind of AFK, but I never hit start. I just hit record. So only a few people were in there. Anyway, the point is Saeed was the benefactor of that, or the beneficiary of it, because he like racked up all these right answers. So I'm going to split the prize here, or you know what? I'm just going to give both Saeed and V a correct answer there. So I'm marking you in the book. Let's see. We're on day 5. We have Saeed. We have V. Streamer mode is on, so I actually don't know your full name, but I'll figure it out afterwards. It hides the names to protect you. And make sure to DM me your wallets after this, and we'll get you your prize. Let's go to question number 2. But look, V, I was easy on you this time just because Saeed is such a winner, and I like to spread the wealth all over the place. But in the future, make sure you give the proper format. Need to at Floss2X Daily. So we're hopping to our next question. First one was a pirate. Oh, let me write Saeed and V. This is a Clipper Dex question. And need to be quick on your fingers. And here I want the answer in alphabetical order. All right. That's going to make it a little bit harder. Alphabetical order. Get ready. What are the 4 networks that Clipper is operating on in alphabetical order? Who's going to be the first? I see several people are typing. This is exciting. I can't wait for the person to get it right, but not put in alphabetical order. Arbitrum, Ethereum. Oh, that's not correct. Moonbeam's not a currently active network. Ethereum, well, those are the right networks, but they're not in alphabetical order. And Census gets Arbitrum, Ethereum, Polygon is missing 1. And Saeed, Arb, ETH, OP, Polygon, Saeed, hilarious. Once again, Saeed swooping in at the last second. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to Arbitrum, Ethereum, MEN, Polygon, Polygon P comes after O. That's so funny. Optimism, Polygon, ETH, movie. This is hilarious. I'm going to just do the alphabet right quick for you all. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. So Optimism is going to come before Polygon. The answer we're looking for is Arbitrum, Ethereum, Optimism, Polygon. Who's the first person to get that? Saeed, obviously. And then Arbitrum, Ethereum, Optimism, Polygon. I'm also going to award it to Census. No, that's not fair. We award it to the people that get it right. So we're going to give it to Saeed. Guys, hilarious. Saeed, you're just getting rich off this trivia, off the misfortune of others. Okay, let's move to the next question. And I'm going to pop in Saeed so far is at 10. V is at 5. Let's hop to our next question. Question number 3. This is DeFi. All right, this is a 2-part answer. I'm going to relax the need for you to at Floss2X Daily, okay? Because it's a 2-part question, so don't worry about it. Clipper recently got awarded a grant from what community-centered Web3 platform? That's part 1. And part 2 is what position in the top 100 community were we? So 2-part answer. What position out of the top 100 and what was the community that gave us that grant, the community-centered grant? Collabland and 4. MEN is the winner. Congrats. MEN. And just so you know, we recently did our Collabland So we got a grant of just under 3 million coins. We gave out 1 million of them to 12,000 people, and it came out to be like between 60 and 120 collab per person, depending on your claim, which isn't that much because of how much collab is worth. Hopefully collab will pump like everything else, but we have 2 million tokens still let out to give, and we are going to let the community decide how to put that out. And that's going to be part of Adventure 4. So sign up for the adventure and you will be able to design the way that we give out those 2 million coins, which is pretty exciting. So once again, sign up for the adventure. That's why we're doing all of this. Okay. Next question, Clipper lore. So we've done DeFi, we've done Clipper decks, we've done pirates. Now we're hopping into Clipper lore. This is a 3-part question. 3-part question. Don't worry about adding Floss 2x daily. And I haven't made this announcement before. I usually let people do it until I say it. But so far our winners have been MEN and Saeed and V. So you three, I'm not going to accept answers from you for the first 30 seconds or so to give another people a chance to answer. All right, Clipper lore. This is a 3-part question, so I need 3 answers. King Midas is the spirit captain of what ship? What is the item of power? And what does that item of power do? And I'm going to drop the backstories in chat in case you guys need to look at it. We're looking for King Midas. What ship is he the spirit captain of? What is the item of power? And what does that item of power do? V and Saeed, I see you guys typing. I'm not accepting answers from you until we give another person a chance to write. Noman, Midas was a man who wished that everything he touched turned to gold. That's right. That's who he is. But which ship is he the captain of? What is the item of power on that ship? And what does that item of power do? I see Saeed typing, but I'm not going to accept an answer from you until someone else gets a shot. Saeed, MEN, and V, no answers from you guys until we get... I'm going to put it up on here. If you are watching this in the future, on the cap, we have King Midas. Right there is the name of the ship. There's the icon. I'm going to put it right here, actually. I'm going to put the item of power in here. Boom. And I'm also going to do this. So I'm giving you guys some clues here. All right, I see Jolly typing. After Jolly sends his answer, then I will let MEN, you got... So you still haven't told me who the item of the item power and Philosopher's Stone is. Okay, Space says, Philosopher's Stone, a mythical object in alchemy, transmutes space materials into gold. Space, that's right. But you also need to tell me what ship does he control? So you need one more part and I can give it to you. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. And in 10 seconds, I'm going to let Saeed type. 10, 9, and Space, I'm going to give you a prize. So don't worry, you're going to get a portion of this prize. You have 5 seconds to get the rest of the answer in there. No, it's not the Flying Dutchman. See what the emoji is that I put into chat. I'm going to type it one more time. 5, 4, 3. I see Garson typing. 2. It's not Clipper either. 1. Golden Galleon, Philosopher's Stone. Everything he touched would turn into gold. Garson, congratulations. So I'm going to give Garson 5 MATIC, and I'm going to give Space 4 MATIC. So congrats, everyone. And Saeed gets 0 MATIC, minus the 10 that he already got today. So congratulations to Saeed and Space. Let me put... I know, it's tough. It's tough. It's tough, Saeed, being so brilliant. I know. But we have to let everyone... we give everyone a chance here. All right, let's see. What did I say? Space gets 4... and Garsonin gets 5. Congratulations. How fun is that? Yeah, the questions today are hard. But I did provide the links. You know what? I'll provide... Denise says the questions are hard. I'm going to provide the links to find answers so you can peruse. This one is more of a Google question, or if you're a movie watcher. All right, so we're going back into Pirates. Once again, Saeed... We're going to let space back in because actually we're only going to cut out, we're only cutting out Saeed for this question because he's got 10 MATIC. But after that, Saeed, you're back in. But everyone else gets the answer right away. Saeed, you got to wait until I tell you. Okay. Question number 5. This is a pirate-themed question. The 2013 film Captain Phillips, starring Tom Hanks, tells the story of a merchant mariner or mariner taken by pirates from which country? We're looking for a country. You don't need to add floss to exhale. You just need to put the country in. I see someone typing. Look at that! Love it. Love it. Somalia. Has anyone watched that movie? Is it any good? In the United States, it's spelled like this. I wonder, where do you... now I have to Google. Who spells Somalia like Somali? I guess that's the language, isn't it? Somali are the people that live in Somalia. But you know what? They're Somali pirates, so we're giving it to them. Senses, congratulations. You are the fastest. You are a movie buff. And I'm happy to say, Saeed, you're back in. Look at Noman. My man went into Google, got a full answer, but you got to be faster than that. We were looking for Somalia, and you gave me Captain Phillips is a 2013 American biographical action thriller directed by Paul Greengrass. Maybe if I'd asked for the director, you would have been first in there. Based on the 2009 Maersk, Alabama hijacking, the film tells the story of the eponymous Captain Richard Phillips, eponymous means named after, an American merchant mariner who was taken hostage by Somali pirates. Very nice, Noman. Love the background. Now let's work on your Google foo. Let's get quicker. All right, we're going to go back into a hard one. Yeah, this is, okay. So I'm going to go ahead and give you the source for this. So the next question, the answer is going to be found in here. And for those on YouTube, this is the What is Clipper blog. Make sure you always go to blog.clipper.exchange. This is where you can get a lot of updates, kind of technical know-how. So open that up. The answer is going to be found in that blog post. I'll give you a few seconds to read it. And our question is, and you know, you got to use this in your own words. So I may accept a few answers here. I'm going to pop it in. And before I do that, our winners so far today have been Saeed, V, MEN, Space, Garcinon, and Senses. Let's get some more winners. And our question is, why does Clipper target a specific TVL size for liquidity pools? And how does it affect trading fees and slippage? So why is our TVL kind of... well, tell me about the TVL. Who's got this? I see MEN's typing. Everyone is open to type, by the way. Attaining an optimal balance of fees and slippage. I will accept that. If people can give me more details about like who we're targeting and who the slippage, like why does the slippage affect some people but not others, why that's important. So I will let another person. So Denise, yes, you are a winner. I'm putting you in the good book, but I'm willing to give out another 5 MATIC. TVL is a direct impact on traders' fees. Give me more, Garson. Tell me more. Saeed's coming in. MEN.Captain's coming in. There we go. Senses. I love it. I'm giving you bonus MATIC for that. That's right. That's exactly right. And Space says this explains why CPMM-based protocols charge traders a fee on every transaction instead of charging LPs a percentage on gains. That is, CPMM is really interesting stuff that doesn't exactly get to the TVL that we're talking about, but I love it. I love learn all that knowledge, and great job, everyone. Keep learning. Denise, don't worry. What are you frowning for? We got you. You're a winner. You're in there. And Saeed gives a more complete answer. So generally, smaller pools can incur lower fees but have more slippage, and larger pools have higher fees but less slippage. But if you're making small trades, you don't care about slippage. So the point is, thank you, Saeed, for the full answer. The point is we have the total value at a kind of mathematically optimal level, not necessarily capped. We may increase TVL more, but up to a certain level so that fees are low, but slippage is very high. We want high slippage because we don't want large trades in our pools. It is a bad, Clipper is a bad DEX for people who want to make huge trades. So we say, big traders, see you later. Get out of here. We don't need you. We're here for our everyday traders making trades under 50 thou. And that's exactly right. So good. We learned. No, I thought I knew it was wrong again. You're funny, Denise. Really fun stuff, guys. All right, let's hop back into, I think we have 4 questions left. All right, guys, we're going to do another Clipper DEX question. Here is, I want you guys to read this. Next question will be from here. Open this thing up. Take a few moments to read it. This is actually a pretty easy one, so we're going to make it a 2-parter. The person who gets like the easy answer, and then I want someone to give me a little explanation about what it is. So our question here, open to everyone. Well, yeah, I'll let Saeed back in. Am I being mean to Saeed? I can't tell. He's just so smart. Maybe I'm anti-smart people, and I shouldn't be. Knowledge is one of the Clipper core values. But you know what else is? Camaraderie and playfulness. So we're just having a good time here. Okay, our question is, what mechanism does Clipper use to provide the best prices for retail traders? Oh my God, MEN.Captain. Unbelievable. I'm not accepting it because it was before the text, which is a rule. Wow, you guys were like copy pasting stuff. That's not AMM. That's an automated market maker. It's a type of AMM. MEN, you could probably type it again. MEN, you could probably type it again if you could be fast on your fingers. But someone else can swoop in. And MEN, while we're waiting someone to give us the right answer that is accepted. By the way, FFM is right. But if you want to tell me what FMN stands for, that's also a better answer. And tell me what the FMM does. I see MEN typing. Is he going to get his reward? Clippers, FMM, perfect. All right, so MEN, you do get it. Even though someone else could have swooped, they had ample opportunity to swoop, they didn't. So MEN, we're hopping you up to 10. But I want to, how should I ask this question? How can I get there? Like, here, we'll do it like this. If you read that article, oh, Captain Tokyo has arrived. No one's outside. It's causing us problems to analyze. That's funny. We'll come back to it. We'll ask some of this simpler stuff, and then we'll come back to more Clipper lore stuff. All right, we're going to go back to a pirate question. Which pirate became the first ship commander to circumnavigate the world and was later knighted by the Queen? Which pirate became the first ship commander to circumnavigate the world and was later knighted by the Queen? Francis Drake, Garson, congratulations. You guys, Captain Cook is a good guess. Who was Captain Cook? I feel like Captain Cook. Who was he? We're opening this up. James Cook. He was a famous cartographer. I knew in the book Shogun by James Clavell, I feel like James Cook is a hero of the protagonist of the story, which is, oh my goodness, I can't believe I'm blanking on his name. That really bothers me. But he was a famous half Portuguese, half Dutch sailor. It'll come to me. Congratulations. Sir Francis Drake, we're giving the winner to Garsonen. And I think I need to pop him up to 10. And we're going to move to our next trivia question. But great job on the James Cook pool, the Captain Cook pool. I like that, V. All right, we are going to... All right, we're going to do 2 more questions, guys. Maybe 1 more. We were already going late today. This thing's usually 15 minutes, but so much fun. This is a good group today. All right, we're going back to Clipper lore. This is a 2-part question. So you need to give me the person's name and... Actually, I'll just put it in. Who is the leader of the Sapphire Sphinx? What's her name? That's part 1. And what is her race? AKA, like, what type of creature is this person? Who's going to get it first? You need to hop in that Clipper backstory. Mora Moonsinger and in Elf. It's very fast, V. It's very fast. Congratulations. We're popping you up. Man, you guys are fast today. Really good stuff. Fast, says Denise with 2 T's. Oh, poor Jolly. Jolly, have you gotten an answer in yet? Guys, I'm going to let... I'm going to let just Jolly answer this next question first. Ooh, Jolly, you got there. V is the speed of light and Jolly is the speed of sound. Here's what we're going to do. For our last question, it's a little, you guys got to use, this isn't just something you Google. You have to like listen to, listen to our talks about the Uniswap liquidity flight thesis. You need to read the articles. You need to have a little bit of understanding. This is a DeFi question in general. What is used to bring a CPMM like Uniswap into line? What mechanism happens so that the prices, it's not like an on-chain Oracle. When prices get out of whack on a DEX, how do they get back into place? It's not a factory contract, routing contract, or front-end code. It's a human. These are what we're looking for is kind of a human opportunistic way to bring, when say Bitcoin's trading for $25,000 on this exchange. There we go. There we go. V, congratulations, arbitrageurs. This is the answer. So why that's important is these CPMMs, they have the constant product market maker, constant product, I believe it is. And when a price gets out of line, they rely on arbitrageurs to bring the price back. And what that means is they're rewarding traders and punishing LPs. So if you sit in the pool and everything gets out of line, like the LP loses, because once the price is wrong, the arbitrators bring it back by making a trade that loses for that CPM DEX, right? So that's bad for LPs. And that's what's really exciting about Clippers FMM, because we rebalance via organic trade flow and we only take the good side of trades. So we reward trades and give best fees, but we also we're the only DEX where your LPs actually make money, because it's not just take any trade, it's only take the good trades. And Zoom gives the Drake great job. All right, let's do a quick score update, because wow, I thought Saeed would be the winner, but V came back in the end. So we have V's won 3 questions, 15 MATIC. Saeed's gone 2 for 10. MEN's got 2 for 10. Space got we'll call it a generous one for 4. Garsonen's got 2 for 10. Senses is also at 10, and Denise is at 5. That's right, Clipper, we benefit from the price fluctuations caused by the daily rebalancing portfolio model. MEN, my man knows this product, and that's why he is a captain. Should we do one more question, guys? Let's do one more question, huh? All right, you tell me. I'll do a quick poll. Should the final question be A, Pirate, B, Clipper Dex, C, Clipper lore, D, DeFi generally? So react to that with A, B, C, or D. Oh, will you actually react to guys? Don't put here. I'll put reactions in. I want to. We'll make it like a poll. Where's C? C and D. All right, we have a clear early. We want outbound SEC. Okay, it looks like a lot of some D's. I'm only looking at your questions if you react to the post. Oh wow, DeFi generally is popping up. It's a tie between Pirate and DeFi generally. So you know what that means? We're going to do 2 more questions. 2 B's. That's so funny. No one cares about Clipper lore. It's so sad. All right, you need to be patient and give me a second to find a pirate question. All right, give me a second to find a pirate question. Pirate quiz questions. Okay. I think I got a good one here. No, it's too hard. It's too hard also. Let me close that. It's a little bit of dead air, isn't it, here? Okay, here we go. No, that's too easy. I'm sorry, guys. Thank you for your patience. Okay, here we go. What did a pirate call a ship which they targeted and successfully sacked? What did pirates call a ship which they targeted and they successfully sacked? Is it a treasure chest? Is it a loot? There we go. Tolga, back in the mix, swooping in at the last second to get it right. You knew that. Did you Google that or did you actually just know it? Because that came quick, my man. Really pretty impressive. I remembered, but got some help. Loot's a good try. It is. I think I might have said that, but it's not. Okay, Tolga gets our 5. And all right, now I need to get a DeFi quiz question. Let's think here. Oh, this is fun. Okay, here's our last question. Last question will be DeFi and topical. So as you know, one of our networks that we're on is Polygon, and their native token is MATIC. What is the big news from... Even before I typed it, you knew. That's funny, guys. All right, yeah, you're right. They are upgrading to Paul, and Zoom was the fastest, and he is a new answer. And Jolly got in there too. We're giving Jolly. We're going to give Jolly a little bonus. So Zoom and Jolly, congratulations, everyone. Makes you wonder why MATIC is going to Paul. Is it because they just want a larger treasury? Who knows? I'm not here to say. But this was really fun. Our winners are... I'm going to stop the show. I'm going to stop recording. Thank you. Sign up for the adventure August 1st. Come next week for riddles. We're doing riddles every day. They're going to be harder than these trivia questions. Like, you're going to have to think about it, and then you're going to report your answer in Zeely. So stay tuned for that Monday morning. And this was really fun. I had a great time. I'm going to stop recording and see you all soon. And I'm going to end the event.